Hello friends, family, subscribers, and everybody out there in YouTube land. This video is going to be a lot different than what I normally do for videos. I say that because normally when I do a video I try to be uplifting, positive, and encouraging. And quite frankly, I'm not feeling like that this evening. I've already spoken to a few people about this, my therapist, my friend Alice, and a couple other people about this. If most or those of you that really know me know my health has been really quite poor for some time now, and recently it's been getting worse and continues to spiral downhill. And along with that, suffering from major depressive disorder, super high anxiety issues, stuff like that. It's just getting to a point where, I've been talking to some doctors in Oregon and Washington about end-of-life type issues and stuff like that. And I've talked with my immediate family about this. It's probably been a while, but anyways, and I'm thinking of, talking to them about end-of-life issues, matters, or whatever you want to call it. For those of you who don't know, I have a couple of documents. One's called a DNR, or Do Not Resuscitate Order, meaning that if I just collapse, let's say from a heart attack or cardiac arrest or whatever, that paramedics are not to do any heroics to save my life, or not to resuscitate me. I also have an advanced life directive, an ALD, basically, which is a more in-depth, in detail order to, if something happens to me medically speaking, where resuscitating, reviving me, doing heroics to save my life, and there would be no, if they did that, my quality of life would be non-existent or less than good. Not to do, well, they're not allowed to do anything to try to save my life. At best, all they can do is try to make me comfortably so I can pass in peace. I know this is for some people a difficult discussion to have because so many people fear death. I don't. I actually am ready to go and long for it and look forward to that time to happen. And it has nothing to do with anybody else. It's not anything to do with making anybody happy, unhappy, or whatever. I try to equate it like this, or use this analogy. If you have a pet that is suffering and is bad health, miserable, and has no quality of life, you put them down because you don't want them to suffer. Well, that's my thought on this. Like, why should I suffer when my quality of life is non-existent or less than ideal? I know people love me. I know I have a lot of great and wonderful friends, and I love y'all, and I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. But this decision isn't. Let me ask you this, and this is a tough question to ask or even answer. But I don't say it to sound like a jerk. But I don't want to live in misery to make somebody else happy. Well, I would never expect that of anybody else. For them to live in misery, in pain, to be suffering health-wise, whether it be physical health, mental health, or whatever, just to make me happy. I would, if I'm really their friend, I'm going to support them and be there for them and support whatever they choose to do. Obviously, there's a difference between ending your own life because of a broken heart or whatever, and and quality of life issues. Two different, totally separate things. And so I would say to my friends and family out there, if you love me, you care about me, and you want what's the best for me in life or whatever, then support me in this decision. I'm in the process of talking to doctors about this and what the process is and what I need to do and so forth and so on. Once I get that established, then I'm going to get all my legal affairs in order, have a will set up for everything, and then once all that is done and I've made all my final arrangements, then I will, if at that time I'm still wanting to do this, then I will. It has nothing to do with anybody else's feelings or anything like that, and I'm not trying to be mean about this. I want to be real with you guys and transparent and honest and real with you guys, and hope that you will understand what's going on for me. And I hope that you guys will still be there to support me right to the end, whatever I do. I would be there right to the end for any of you guys. I would, and and that's just the kind of person I am. Life is not perfect, and life is not always good. Sometimes we just get the short end of the stick and have to play the cards we're dealt. I wish it could be different. I wish there was a magic wand to make things better and say, hocus pocus, you're good now, but there isn't. So anyways, if you guys want to talk to me on a more individual basis, I am more than happy to talk with you, whether it be through Messenger or, well, I hate really texting serious conversations because I just think they suck. But if you want my number, and if I know you well enough and stuff, I'll be happy to give you my number and we can talk if you want. But know this, regardless of what happens, I love you all so very, very much, and I am blessed to have been able to call you guys family, friends, and all that, and I really do love you all, and I appreciate you, and you all mean the world to me, and I would do whatever I could to be there to help you in any way, shape, or form that I can. So please know that, and like I said, I am happy to discuss more in depth and personal with you on an individual level if you are interested in doing that. So with that said, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for being there for me and being an encouragement to me through good and bad times. And I'm not going to do any specific shout outs this round just because y'all know who you are and I know who you are and I love you all. And there's certain people that you know who you are that have meant the world to me, and I love you dearly. And like I said, so go ahead and contact me if you want to talk more on a personal level, and I'll be happy to do that. Love you guys. God bless you all. And We'll see ya.